1. Hook. Ever wonder why some engineers shine while others struggle? It's not just about knowing the latest cloud services. It's about mastering the basics first. This approach can lead to confusion, wasted resources, and even project failures. When you don't grasp the basics, you lack the context to make informed decisions. You might end up picking the wrong service for your needs or misconfiguring something critical. This isn't just theory, it's a reality many face daily. 3. The simple explanation. Understanding the fundamentals is like learning the rules of a game before playing. Once you know the basics, learning specific tools becomes easier. You'll see how they fit into the bigger picture. Let's break it down. Networking. Understand how data travels and how to set up secure connections. Storage. Know the types of storage options available, like block versus object storage. Compute. Learn the different compute options, such as VMs versus containers. Security. Familiarize yourself with key security practices, like IAM rules and encryption. When you grasp these concepts, you're not just following instructions, you're making informed choices that lead to better outcomes. 4. Real-world example. Let's say you're part of a startup that launched an e-commerce platform. You've chosen AWS for hosting. Initially, your team focused on using AWS Lambda for serverless computing without understanding the limitations. In the first month, your traffic surged to 10,000 users. The Lambda functions were set to handle 1,000 requests per second, but they were timing out after 30 seconds. Customers experienced delays, and the team was scrambling to fix things. After an investigation, it turned out that not only were the timeouts causing issues, but the costs were skyrocketing. AWS charged you based on the number of requests and execution time. You ended up with a bill of $2,500 for that month, much higher than anticipated. What if the team had taken the time to understand the basics? They could have set appropriate timeout values based on expected traffic, chosen a more suitable service for handling spikes, like EC2 or Elastic Beanstalk, implemented caching strategies to reduce load. The outcome? A smoother experience for users and a cost-effective solution. 5. What to do instead. Here's a simple framework to help you build a solid foundation. Step 1. Learn the basics: networking, storage, compute, and security. Use resources like free online courses or cloud provider documentation. Step 2. Apply what you learn. Start small projects that incorporate these concepts. Build a simple application using a database, networking, and compute. Step 3. Explore services with context. Once you're comfortable, start exploring specific services. What problem does this service solve? How does it fit into what I already know? Step 4. Build a prototype. Create a prototype that uses a mix of services based on your understanding. For example, if you expect 1,000 users, choose a service that can scale up to 5,000. Step 5. Monitor and iterate. Use monitoring tools to track performance and costs. Be prepared to iterate on your design based on real-world usage. 6. Common mistakes. Here are 5 mistakes beginners often make, along with how to avoid them. Mistake 1. Ignoring fundamentals. Fix. Dedicate time weekly to study core concepts. Use flashcards or quizzes to reinforce learning. Mistake 2. Overcomplicating solutions. Fix. Start with the simplest solution that meets your needs. Avoid adding complexity until necessary. Mistake 3. Failing to plan for scale. Fix. Anticipate your growth. Choose services that allow for easy scaling, like managed databases. Mistake 4. Not monitoring costs. Fix. Set budget alerts in your cloud provider. Review your billing monthly to catch unexpected charges. Mistake 5. Skipping documentation. Fix. Document your architecture and decisions. This will help you and your team make informed changes later. 7. Quick checklist. Use this checklist to ensure you're on the right track. Networking, storage, compute, security. Build small projects to apply what you've learned. Explore services with a clear understanding of their purpose. Monitor performance and costs regularly. Document your processes and decisions for future reference. 8. Summary plus CTA. Understanding the basics of cloud technology is essential for success. It empowers you to make informed decisions, avoid costly mistakes, and build scalable solutions. Don't skip the fundamentals. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below about your cloud journey. Hit that subscribe button for more practical insights on tech. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.